This is a description of how to rebuild the acageo database on the AWS host from one of the backups. I am logged into the AWS Management Console looking at the S3 service. I am in the prod bucket and I'm looking at this backup right here from September 14th, 2021. So you can click on this and click download, and you can see that I've already downloaded that. Once it's downloaded, the next thing you need to do is copy it to the server. So the first thing you want to do is get to the directory that it's in. It's in my downloads folder, and now I'm going to copy that file. So scp-i, my location of my SSH key, the name of that file, the user, and the host, which is the dev server, and the home directory of the Ubuntu user, which is used for the SSH connection. So just click and it will copy. While that's copying, we can access the dev server via pgadmin. So I'm looking at the dev server, and here's our acageo database, and this is what we're going to replace. So the way that I usually do that is just to rename this one. So it's non-destructive. Now it's renamed. Okay. Our file is copying. Almost there. Okay, it's copied. So now we need to connect to the server and log into the server. The way we do that is the same way we copy the file. We go to the directory. I'm at my home directory, ssh-i, location of the key, Ubuntu user, and the host. Same thing. So we connect, and now we can change to root, and we can list this directory, and we can see the file that we just copied right here. So the next thing we need to do is to move this file and change the ownership to Postgres so that the Postgres user can use it. So I'm going to copy the prod acageo file to var lib Postgres, and then I can go ahead and go in there and list it, and we can see that there's a number of things in here from the times we've done this, and here's our file, and we just need to change the owner of this. So I'm going to change the user chown to the Postgres user, and then all I need to do is select the file that I want. So this is the file that I just copied, and if we list that again, we can see that the Postgres user now owns it. Okay, now switch to the Postgres user and log into pSQL and create database acageo and connect to acageo, and then create extension PostGIS. Now we have a new database with the Postgres extensions ready to go. I can quit pSQL, and now as the Postgres user, I should be able to run a pg restore to restore that database. So pg restore -c for copy, -u user for Postgres, the database, and the location of the file. So this is the file that we're going to use to restore that database. Before we do that, we can look at pgadmin just to see what's going on the server. So right now we currently have the acageo database that we just created with only the spatial ref tables, so once we run this, we should see all of our tables. So PG restore will run. There are a few errors, but that's okay. And if we refresh this database, we should see all of our important tables: route actual, panel frame, match line, USBRS right here. And that is how to restore the acageo database.